Sean that's guilty. They're all fucking guilty, man. Like, and I'm just put the blame on Sean. I blame everybody that's in his circle. They're all means and they want to be like him. And if they can't be like him, they try to come against him. If they don't got the money or they can't get it as quick as him or whatever he's doing to get it, then all of a sudden it's like, let's turn against him now. You know what I mean? Because I guess whatever. I don't know.
Well, you said that you've seen the drugged out Diddy.
Yeah.
What would happen during those times?
Well, I mean, I'll keep it very short. Things felt very sacrificial.
Shit.
Okay, explain.
I can't. And I don't want to sound like I'm a conspiracy person, too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not. But when you're under a power, man, it's just, I can't go into details now, but, sir, like, I'll tell you, it felt like some sacrificial stuff was going on, man. Like, it felt very scary and weird to where I ran to get help. I ran to my doctor. I spoke up with my family. I spoke up to people around me because I was like, if this is true, and I'm caught missing or dead or something, I want you guys to know facts and the truth of what I'm going through and experiencing.
Did you have this conversation with the rest of the group?
Yeah, they know.
So when you guys heard this,
we was in tears. Like,
oh,
yeah,
wow,
in tears, real. I love my brother. What's going on? Tears, real, hurt, pain. Like that.
I got to get an injection in my arm every month for mental health now for the rest of my life.
What's the?
They diagnosed me as schizophrenic and bipolar. The same thing, kind of like what Fred said he was going through. But I didn't experience suicide thoughts. I experienced other thoughts of being harmed and stuff.
Yeah, I have people in my family who are both schizophrenic and other people that have been bipolar.
Yeah, it's real scary when you got to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
You start doing things. I was like walking around Rochester, bro. Like, it's like I really like lost myself for like years. And I don't cry about this no more because I'm stronger. But it's like I was going crazy, bro, trying to figure out like what's going on. And the things that I was feeling are coming to light now, and I'd be like, "Whoa, that had to be God, intervening and removing me from that situation." Because
okay, what we really talking about here? This is day 26 on the Vlad show, and in the title it said one of the day 26 members cries while describing evil email from Diddy about human sacrifices. So we all know, I think, that we get the picture of what Diddy was doing to folks to, control people and to blackmail people, So I think this young dude, Q, I think Diddy must have got him high off the baby oil that had drugs in it and bust him open. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that is traumatic to a man that is a heterosexual man, and then that experience happened to you. Basically, you get raped, and or great, yeah, and I asked this question on a regular: do you want to be famous now, knowing the real fuck shit that goes on with trying to follow your dreams, and you feel you have a talent and you want to get out there and get your talent out to the world, and these people supposed to be putting you on to allow you to flourish, and everybody supposed to make money, but it become a pimp game. You the hoe and I'm your pimp, and I'm gonna rape you for everything. And when I feel like you're obedient and that I raped you enough, from money and abuse you, then I might throw you a bone. So it seemed like people got to go through getting ripped off, and you going through all this trauma, and then somebody that care got to come and save you. Like, like Anita Baker. They ripped her off, and then the first album, then she get with a new crew who see her value, and they surround her with the legal team and the right agent and managers, and then she off to the stratosphere. Like TLC. TLC selling millions of records, and then they get rewarded with Toyota RAV4s instead of Ferraris and Bentleys, but they don't know no better. They didn't know no better. But they went through all of that. Y'all saw the TV movie. Look at New Edition getting ripped off. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. Folks invest in you, and what they just do is they don't tell you, okay, this is your budget. You got to pay this back before you see any money. They just don't tell you nothing because they know you geeked off of being on TV. The girls running after you and the fame, the money you get from shows. But at the end of the tour, you going back home to your neighborhood in Boston, the hood, and these jokers buying mansions and Rolls Royces and cashing out. They kids going to the best colleges, and and you be like, okay. So I give props to Michael Bivins that, like, man, hold up, bro. We gotta look at behind the scenes. It's okay to be out front, but we gotta understand the backdoor action, the behind the scenes. So Michael Bivins, the only one in that group that got on his business. And he probably saved the group from going down, just getting, forever being mistreated by record labels in general. You know what I'm saying? Once he understood the business. But here's my problem. Once you get enlightened, do you treat people the same way? You know what I'm saying? Or do you elevate? I remember what was going on with Craig Mack when his hit came out and his album came out, and then Biggie bust on the scene. All of a sudden Craig Mack was getting pushed to the side, and it came out that Diddy told Craig Mack to fire your manager or you'll never make another hit record ever. And Craig Mack stood his ground and like, I'm not firing my manager. He got me to this point. He the one negotiated getting this deal with you. You know what I'm saying? So now, because my shades look crooked. What's up with that? Or is it the camera? Anyway, all right, y'all know these the fresh Dion joints. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? The prime time glasses. Y'all know what it is. Stop playing, man. Anyway, I watched a video 607 on. That dude had me laughing like a mother. He a wild boy. But anyway, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. That dude a wild boy. You know what I'm saying? He was feeling no pain, drinking his drink and smoking his blunt. But the way he was acting and shaking, and then he reminded me of the dude Zoe, the Haitian leader, some dude, that was a wild boy and a big figure down in Florida, right? So, and I'm glad all the street legends is getting their due, because at the end of the day, they not no different from Godfather, the movie. We praise the Italians, you know, when we watch, and then we praise Scarface, which was a Cuban immigrant. So why not praise our street legends? Because, you know, even though what they doing was wrong, they achieved greatness in that field. But now they need to tell the real about what this took from me, what I gained from it, and then what the prison system did to me. Locked me away for years. So you gotta unveil the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, just like in the crime families of the Italians and all the other ethnic criminal, the other ethnic criminology of what goes on in that world. You know, you rise and you fall at some point. You either go to jail or you die or they kill you because of some dispute or disagreement or something you did or something you didn't do. So it's no different. So I'm glad that streaming and you know, streaming is prevalent as it is, and a go-to for somebody like a Rafer Edmond to tell his story, who followed his story until he died. You know what I'm saying? Now Big Meech home, and now, you know, everybody want to do something for him, and 50 Cent just thought that, you know, you play for my team and my team only, and Meech like, man, that ain't how this go, player. You know. Now, had you gave me a big bag, like 10 million, yeah, you did a little something for me, or something for me. Yeah, you took my son under his wing, under your wing, you did what you did, but you ate off of that story as well. You ate off of what I did and what I accomplished, you know, but I get it. It's the code of the street, which really don't matter no more because nobody's sticking to it. So it's passe right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, and if you don't possess the old school values of keeping your mouth shut, that ain't what's happening nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And this man done made a whole record for me and about me, so why am I not going to show him love on the strength of you? You know, you get what I'm saying? And I like how he responded. Look, man, that's you and Raw's problem. It ain't my problem. You know what I'm saying? I remember a long time ago, I was living in between two hoods. My grandmother lived on one side of the bridge, and I grew up on the other side of the bridge, you know. So I'm growing up in two places. So where my grandmother lived, you know, one of the guys that was my best friend at the time, and we talking middle school, this joker got mad with me because I was invited to a party where I live, but you live where my grandmother lived, where I come at on the weekends and whatever. And you know, I come through the grandma spot. I kick it with everybody, kick it with him, and then I'm getting ready to peace out. And he like, where you going, bro? You know? I say, I'm going home because I'm invited to a party down the way. I like, come on and go. He like, nah, I ain't going down there. I say, why not? He say, because I ain't from down there. I say, ain't nobody tripping, bro. Even if they was, I guess I was naive to it, like the territorial sets, because I go anywhere I want to go. I wasn't with no clique. I wasn't with nobody crew, and so I'm like 14, 13. So I'm kind of green that, you know, sets and hoods, they selfish, meaning I don't want you down there and I don't want them jokers up here. So basically, this joker was trying to get me to choose between my hood and where my grandmother lived. Like, you in both spots. You basically got to choose. He didn't say it like that, but as I reflect back, that's what he was trying to communicate. And I went on to the party. This joker was mad with me, and he didn't want to rock with me and hang with me no more. And I'm like, bruh, you know, it ain't that serious. But I get it. You know, 50 Cent threw you a lifeline and made your brain hot, got your child to make money for you while you was in the pen, and you came out to some money, you know. But this man made a whole hit record about him. And then I just saw a text that somebody put online, Lil Meech talking to 50, like, bro, I've been loyal to you, and why you gonna stop our series when we on top and we number one and whoop de woo, you know? And honestly, somebody just said, okay, when they come back, Meech should be grown. Cause that's supposed to have been his son portrayed him as a young man. So now somebody just said, suppose Big Meech come back. No, Big Meech star as himself in the new season coming up. And all of this is a ploy, but I don't really think it is because it's getting serious. Everybody getting involved, everybody taking sides, talking smack. But this might be a strategic move to get the ratings up and everybody be flooding that show when it come out. And then Big Meech himself is in the final season. And will it be the final season? See, so unless let's also understand the fact that a lot of the gossip be started by the stars themselves. They do this. When you got a new album come out, 50 Cent himself get to talking about people. So now his name back in the algorithm. And whoever he talking about, you blowing them up. You know what I'm saying? So, and 50 even said, when I talk about you, you need to capitalize on it. If you got a project, and even if you don't, the fact that I'm talking about you and we're in the algorithm, you supposed to capitalize on it. So this is a strategy that 50 Cent be doing. Now, maybe this beef is real because he mad because he feel like Meech is disloyal. But me being me, I always look at the two sides of the coins. I think this is a plot and a strategy to get season 4 all hyped up, you know, more than just the fact Meech home. Let's get some buzz behind this last season or the next season, because we don't know if it's going to be the last season or not. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I don't even believe the beef is real. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Meech did all his time. Now the Cuffy dude, so I'm back and forth with it. You know what is real and what's not real. Cause the Cuffy dude, he like, look, whether this is a ploy or the beef real with 50 or not, I'm caught in the crossfire with 27 years because of what they were attempting to do. So I kind of believe it on the strength of that. And he been speaking. And then apparently Blue Da Vinci called this man on the phone on Cam Capone, and he talking about it. Again, like he did maybe a year or two ago, and it died down when it first came out. So yeah, maybe it holds a little validity, but is it really that serious? Of course it is too. Coffee that's doing 27 years. You know what I'm saying? And then he mentioned that I put up the $1 million to get the script going. And so out of everything they talking about on the paperwork and this and that, last thing and the only thing that stuck out to me, he said they sent me to jail so they wouldn't have to split the profits with me. So maybe that was the whole plot right there. You know what I'm saying? You know, that agent knew he couldn't sleep with that lady, and she knew it. So now, was this also a strategy? Was this also a plot to put this man away and get him all caught up? And now we move the movie from a movie to being a series under 50 Cent. And, you know, it's just me looking at both sides of the coin. Maybe it just happened to go in that way or that way, even though it was a plot to lock him up after they found out that Cuffy was, you know, close by, because they was looking at one of the cartel dudes to set up, far as they saying, right? So, but at the end of the day, it's speculation. And all Meech gonna do is like, I ain't gotta say nothing. Y'all say what you want. You think what you want. I'm home and I'm gonna get this bag. And whoever trying to work with me, we gonna get this money. And now Meech's daughter, Big Meech's daughter, saying, if you throwing anything with BMF name on it, you're gonna get a cease and desist. And if you continue to do it, you will be sued. So she said, will you pay the bag or you going to pay the bag? So we not playing. We coming for our money. We want our money. So it is what it is. So do Big Meech owe 50 Cent a lot of loyalty, a lot of respect? Yes. But at the end of the day, it's about business, bottom line. And a lot of business decisions, they don't start well and they don't end well. But at the end of the day, you look at it, I made a decision. You got what you got from it, and I got what I got from it. You got your kudos and your accolades from putting up a good project that had validity, and you paid me for my services. So we both done what we done did for each other. So Meech made a decision. I'm moving on. Because whatever you gave me, this man trying to double and triple it. And now he putting me in position to keep doing what I'm doing. So Big Meech get ready to start his own record label back up and get artists, and everybody want to be up under him. So he get ready to make millions of legit money just off his name and fame of what he did in these streets. And he was one of the best that ever do it, or the biggest and the best that ever did it. So all this rat stuff going on, I don't believe it's going to have no weight to it, because ain't nobody respecting the code no more. Only a few people that's really standing up on the code like it was back then. You get what I'm saying? So, I saw Supreme Griff's son. He like, man, nobody owe you nothing. You used that man life rights and got a bag, and you paid him. Y'all business done. You know what I'm saying? he ain't gotta take on your beefs and who you mad with. I supposed to be mad with. You know, y'all ain't come up together. Y'all ain't break bread or bled together. And I kind of get it. But again, you know, ain't nobody gonna tell me that Meech didn't have no money nowhere.